The symptoms you experience are messages from your mast cells. They're trying to tell you what doesn't agree with them. They're trying to tell you that food you ate didn't agree. They're trying to tell you this house that you're living in is triggering you and you're inhaling mycotoxins. They're trying to tell you that these thoughts that you're thinking, you should not be thinking, that they're making your body feel threatened. All the symptoms that you experience are messages from your mast cells. They are not something to be avoided. They're not something to be characterized as some condition, quote unquote. They're little clues. They're trying to tell you what to do next to try to heal. This is how I help people overcome their chronic illnesses, is we take these little clues, these little symptoms that your immune system is showing you, and we make changes based upon it. For example, if we eat something, we got tingling on the skin, or we went ahead and ate something and the next day we woke up with, swelling under the eyes, or we feel, we didn't sleep well that night. We look at what we ate. We make changes. We go ahead and say, well, what if we don't eat this? Do we sleep well that night? Or do we wake up without swollen eyes or feeling stuffy or whatever it is? We actually make changes because symptoms are always messages. They're always messages that your immune system's trying to tell you something I did was not right? Something you're doing is not right. We don't agree with it, and we're causing inflammation because of it. It's not just simply because of infections. Infections are not the cause of everything. The cause of everything is actually your own immune system and its perception of danger, its perception of threat in the environment, its perception of threat in what we're consuming, perception of threat in what we're inhaling, what's coming into the body, the things we're thinking, we're perceiving. These things all affect the immune system. So if you're having symptoms that are showing up, do yourself a favor, okay? Don't look at the symptoms and then go on Google and type in these symptoms and try to find a condition name and say, hey, I must have condition A, B, or C. Oh my God, let me look at the prognosis. So I'm going to find chat forums that, that people talk about this condition. I'm going to go ahead and empathize with them. This is not what you want to do. Okay, it's not what you want to do. What you actually want to do is try to figure out why your symptoms are being created in the first place. Is it the same foods that I'm eating, that I'm craving, that I keep eating, and then I feel great for 15 minutes, and then 2 hours later I feel worse? Am I caught in a cycle where I keep self-sabotaging over and over again with my thoughts or my beliefs or my thought patterns or my food intake or how much I'm eating, or even am I living in a house that has mold and I don't realize it, or I'm in mold denial? This is the thing that I see with people the most often. It's what happened with me. I was in mold denial for years. I was in food sensitivity denial. I was in trauma denial. I was in all these things that prevented me from healing, right? And unless I was willing to actually look at the symptoms as messages, as signs of something I was already doing myself that was contributing to the illness, then what happened? I would keep blaming things outside myself for why I was sick. I'd say, oh, it was the chronic fatigue syndrome. It was this, it was that, whatever. I didn't actually look at the root cause. I didn't look at what actually was causing it. I was looking at the external things. I was trying to find solutions in external things, like more supplements, trying to read the next thing, but I didn't realize that I was contributing to my own symptoms, once again, through what I was eating, through where I was living, what I was thinking, what I was perceiving about myself, my unwillingness to do breathing and meditation, these things that I knew were going to be helpful to me that I wasn't doing, these self-care activities, the self-love, the self-respect, the building the positive self-dialogue, all these things. So if you are dealing with chronic health symptoms, don't buy into the diagnosis. Don't buy into the conversation that these things will be symptoms forever. Don't buy into the story back behind those symptoms. Don't look on Google as what the hell the symptoms mean. Go ahead and ask yourself, what did you do? And how did that relate to what the symptoms you experienced? What did you eat? Oh, did I eat something last night when I woke up feeling like crap? Why do I feel so down all the time? Is it because I don't believe I'm going to get better? Is it because, I'm in a bad relationship? Is it because, things always don't work out for me in my life, in my head? There's so many things beyond just chronic illnesses and words like diagnostic terms that actually cause illness. Be aware, gain self-awareness. This is what happens when you work with me. We write down all these things. You write down what you're eating. We write down, the main emotional triggers. We figure out what your main triggers are, and then we help you make changes so that you can heal once and for all through your own change and through your own behavior modification. And this is lasting change. It actually sticks, not just searching for the next supplement or the next medication or the next diagnosis to go ahead and relate with. So thanks for watching, everybody. Go to my website, endsickness.org. I got hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos on there teaching you how to heal yourself. Take care.